So there are some other really popular items that are in the catalog that you may have questions about. So I just wanted to come on and show you them really quickly, just so that you can kind of see and see if maybe they're for you. So one thing that we have is called Between the Sheets. It's kind of hard to see. There you go, Between the Sheets. And it's a talc powder spray. And so basically, if you ever suffer from what we like to call Mountain Dew or boob sweat, you can spray this inside of your bra and then put it right on, and then as your boobs start to sweat, it'll absorb there so you won't feel like you've got a waterfall going down your stomach. You can also put this inside of like your pants or inside of your skirt around your thigh area if you ever get like the chub rub, and when your thighs touch when you're rubbing together, especially in the summertime with sundresses and things like that, or any of my runners, you can put this on for that as well, and that'll help and keep that chafing at bay. Also, if you have anybody in your life that has like stinky shoes, kids, yourself, anybody with like stinky feet, spray this in their shoes. You can use this as like a little air freshener. But what this is also good for is that wet spot that somehow always ends up on our side of the bed. And so, sexy time is ended, and you're like, okay, oh, isn't he cute? You go and you freshen up afterwards. You come back into the bed. He's already rolled over snoring. You go to get in the bed thinking you're going to be big spoon, and then, ooh, what did you just get in? It was that wet spot. So get up the gunk, spray this all over it, go brush your teeth, get ready for bed, whatever it is you do before you go to bed, and then lay down. Because by this time you can't change the sheets anyway. So it alleviates the times of having to use the towel and then waking up with it up by your neck at the end of the night, and then you being extremely grossed out. So that's Between the Sheets. That also comes in a couple different scents, and I will post those below. Something else that kind of helps is called Great Head. And so yes, it does exactly what you think it does. It helps you for the woman who has that issue with the gag reflex, or just wants to mask the flavor of penis, or both. And so basically what happens is this comes out in more of like a jelly type of consistency. And so I'll show you that. And then there you go. So you see it comes out as like a jelly consistency. This also comes in a couple different flavors that I will post below. And the good thing about Great Head is that you can put this either right on your finger and right into your mouth, or right on like the tip of his penis, or both. And it's going to mask the flavor of penis. It's going to give you more saliva in your mouth, which is going to increase the slippage, and that kind of fights away the gag reflex. It does not numb whatsoever. So Great Head is a good thing for that. Now, something that also helps us is called Bosom Buddy. And so Bosom Buddy is good for your lips, for your lips, your nips, but not below your hips. It does contain petroleum, so you don't want to use it anywhere below your hips. So basically, this is a roll-up type of tube. And you can just put this on like regular chapstick, and you're going to feel like a menthol, minty type of sensation on your lips. Or if you put this on your nipples, you're going to feel the exact same thing on your nipples. You're going to feel it be extremely kind of tingly on your nipples, and it's going to make your nipples erect, which is really good, especially underneath like lingerie and stuff like that, because it kind of gives him headlights. It gives him something to look at. It gives him something, and also when he heads that way, it's going to be flavored. And so I'll post the different flavors that are available down at the bottom, but it depends on like the flavor that he likes. It's probably the one that you would buy, or the one that you want if you lick your own lips, if you use it as like a chapstick. And so the good thing about it is that yes, it says bosom right on it, but if you're using it as a chapstick, you can put your fingers right over it so nobody can see the word if that's an issue, and then put that right on. Put it back together, pop it in your purse, good to go. The skin on your lips and on your nipples are very, very similar. So that's why you can use it on both of those. And then one of my best sellers is called Basic Instinct. See here with the lighting, it's kind of hard to see if I get it closer for you. There you can kind of see it now. Basic Instinct. Basic Instinct is a roll-on pure pheromone in a bottle. Now, all of the Bath and Body line, I didn't say that earlier, but all of the Bath line has pheromones inside. But this is straight pheromones in a bottle, and it's a roll-on, so it's not going to drip out on you or anything like that. You put this anywhere that you have a hot spot, so like behind your ears, on your neck, in between your cleavage, in the bends of your arms, behind your knees, or anywhere that you may be hot. Oh, your pulse points too, so like on your wrists and things like that as well, your ankles. And so what happens is that this is going to change your your own fragrance based on your personal pH. And so some people smell more musky, some people smell more sweet, some people smell more clean. It can just vary depending on your own pH, and your pH changes with the times of the month. So if you're ovulating, it's going to be different. If you're pregnant, it's going to be different. If you're on your period, it's going to be different. So it can also change within the course of the month or a time frame within your life as well. And then, so you can use this alone as a fragrance, or you can use this under your favorite fragrance for an additional type of scent. And so whatever your favorite fragrance may be, it can change um, according to your own physical pH as well. And so you notice, and so with pheromones is a sex attractant. So you're going to notice if you work for tips, you're going to notice you get more tips when you're wearing that. If you work for in an office environment, people are less combative when they come near you. They're more open to being around you. If you work with children, or if you have children at home, if you're wearing Basic Instinct, then you notice that they act like they have a little bit more home training or a little bit more calm. I have a client that's a dog walker. She puts this, depending on the height of the dogs that she's walking, either behind her knees or behind her ankles. And they walk more in a straight line than in like a zigzag that some dogs like to tend to do. And so you'll notice that there's a big difference when you're wearing Basic Instinct versus when you're not. Next is one of our newer items. This is called Afterglow. And so basically, this is a cute little lotion. And so you spray a little, you pump a little bit on, and a little goes a long way. And you can just put this right on. Move my necklace so you can see that. I will put this right on. And if you look at your hand afterwards and at your body, you'll notice I have a little bit of a shimmer without that whole like with like out like a stripper glow. And so you don't have to be like, doused in glitter, but you have like a nice little sexy glow to yourself. And so you'll cause a little bit of attention. This does have pheromones inside of it, and it smells amazing, just like our Flirt fragrance that is extremely popular right now. And so so that's the Flirt Afterglow. So these are just some of the extra items that I wanted to make sure that I came on and showed you guys before the end of the night. Thanks.